Breath of the Wild opens up with a voice calling out to Link, waking him up from his long slumber in the Shrine of Resurrection.
Wake up, Link. Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
The voice briefly explains the Sheikah slate to Link and reminds him of his heroic duties to save the land.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Upon leaving the Shrine of Resurrection, Link stumbles upon an old man who quickly recaps the downfall of the land over the past 100 years. After that brief introduction, Link ventures further on the Great Plateau, uncovering a small cave with a Sheikah pedestal. Recalling the wisdom of the voice from earlier, Link uses the Sheikah slate on the pedestal. Enormous towers elevate from the ground across the land, giving Link the ability to map out the surrounding areas. The voice from earlier calls out to Link once again, explaining he's been asleep for the past 100 years, and that the beast controlling the land is on the brink of world destruction upon regaining its true power.
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
The old man meets Link at the bottom of the tower, informing him on the shrines scattered around the Great Plateau. Within each of these shrines lies a rune Link obtains, granting him access to a new power via the Sheikah slate. These powers include the ability to manipulate metallic objects with magnetism, blow up objects with bombs, freeze time, and freeze water into pillars. Upon completing each shrine, Link acquires a spirit orb that can be used to increase his health or stamina while praying to the goddess Hylia. And after finishing the 4 shrines on the Great Plateau, Link meets the old man on top of the ruins of the Temple of Time, where he finds out his true identity.
I was King RHOAM Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
The late king explains the great calamity the evil Ganon brought upon the land. He goes on to tell Link of a prophecy.
But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground.
The prophecy led the people of Hyrule to excavate the lands, uncovering ancient relics that once defeated Calamity Ganon long ago.
These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously.
The king continues to inform Link on the princess of the kingdom, her foretold divine powers, and her loyal champions. With a skilled warrior piloting each divine beast, she and the wielder of evil's bane were to seal away Ganon. However, Ganon used his malice to corrupt the ancient weapons, turning the Guardians and the divine beasts against the warriors, killing the champions inside. Link fought back the corrupted army until his last breath, when he was then taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Alone, Zelda stood against Ganon to fight back his destruction, keeping him restrained to Hyrule Castle for the next 100 years, awaiting the day Link would awaken.
Hyrule rests with you!
The king points Link in the direction of Kakariko village to continue his growth. With the gift of the paraglider, Link can now glide off the Great Plateau and head eastward. During his quest, Link encounters other travelers, discovers more shrines, and dances with a giant Korok. All while fighting off Ganon's minions. Upon arriving to Kakariko village, Link meets the village elder, Impa. She continues where the former king left off, giving further detail of Calamity Ganon. 10,000 years ago, a prosperous Hyrule used its advanced knowledge to build an autonomous army in preparation of Ganon's return. This army consisted of the numerous guardians and the 4 divine beasts. With the help of the champions piloting the divine beast and the soul of the hero fighting back Ganon, the princess with her divine powers successfully sealed away Calamity Ganon. When Ganon finally returned, however, he was wise to the attack, successfully defeating Hyrule's champions. Now, with no army or champions to help, Impa tells Link he must go free the 4 divine beasts from Calamity Ganon's control, saving the spirits of the champions inside them. With her last piece of guidance, Impa points Link to head to No Village to finish unlocking the full potential of his Sheikah Slate. Link ventures southeast to No Village where he meets Pura. After lighting up the furnace of the ancient tech lab for her, she upgrades Link's Sheikah Slate with the ability to take pictures. Now he can log any enemies and items he comes across in his adventures. And with that, he sets out to repel Ganon's control of the divine beasts. Link travels all over Hyrule, from the active volcano of Death Mountain and Zora's Domain of the east, to the snow-topped Hebra Mountains and Gerudo Desert to the west, all while discovering Sheikah towers and shrines, completing puzzles to discover Koroks, freeing the great fairies for their powers to upgrade his armor, casually shopping for new food items to cook and armor to wear, and rediscovering lands that trigger memories from his past. During his journey to Zora's Domain, Link meets Prince Sidon, the younger brother of former champion Mipha. Sidon guides Link to Zora's Domain to meet King Dorephan, recruiting him with the task of saving the domain, and potentially all of Hyrule from being swallowed by the sea. The divine beast Varuta has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water, and because Ganon has taken control of it, it has been raining non-stop as of late. And with the reservoir on the verge of overflowing, King Dorephan fears it may burst, flooding the land. That in mind, he tells Link how to control the flow of water from the divine beast, hitting its orbs with electricity from shock arrows, something the Zora cannot do due to their vulnerability to electricity. The king gifts Link Zora armor, granting Link the unique ability to swim up waterfalls. All that is needed is the shock arrows, though the elder Muzu, who was tasked to find them, refuses to help, skeptical of Link and his intentions. Sidon confesses Mipha's love for Link, showing Muzu the perfectly fitted armor Mipha made for Link. Finally convinced, Muzu agrees to help.
Even back then.
He tells Link where to find the shock arrows, though he will have to get past the local Lionel. After he gathers enough shock arrows, Link meets Sidon on top of the reservoir to finally confront Varuta. Hitching a ride on Sidon's back, Link uses his rune power of Cryonis to dodge its attacks to successfully approach the beast. Swimming up its waterfalls, Link takes aim and shoots the shock arrows at the beast's controlling hubs. After shocking all 4 of them, Varuta lowers its defense, allowing Link to board the beast.
Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's Domain. Farewell.
Link cleanses Ganon's corruption from within and gains control of its terminals. This causes Calamity Ganon's water blight to show itself, challenging Link for complete control of the divine beast in a battle to the death. With the help of Cryones, Link defeats the Water Blight, saving Mipha's soul and freeing Vah Ruta from Ganon's control. Mipha blesses Link with her healing powers and sets Vah Ruta's attack onto Ganon. Now that Zora's domain is saved from Ganon's control, Link sets his path to free the other beasts. North of Zora's domain lies the divine beast, Vah Rudania, raining fire onto the local Gorons. Using armor and elixirs that allow him to traverse the extreme heat of the active volcano, Link sets his path to free the beast from Ganon's control. Upon arriving at Goron City, Link talks to the Goron boss Bluedo. He informs Link that he cannot drive off the divine beast due to his back pain, and that he sent Yonobo to find some painkillers in the abandoned North Mine, but has not returned. Link travels north to find Yonobo, using cannons to bomb Zalfo's encampments on his way. After freeing Yonobo from his rocky prison, they venture back to Goron City to aid Bluedo. However, the painkillers fail to help the Goron boss. He requests Link to scout out Yonobo, triggering a lost memory of the former champion Doric after being informed Yonobo is his descendant.
Alright, so what was I saying?
After successfully sneaking past Ganon corrupted sentries and moblins, Link launches Yonobo at Vah Rudania, subduing it in the heart of the volcano. As it lies dormant in the magma, Link jumps into the conduit, landing on the divine beast. Similar to Vah Ruta, Link sets out to destroy Ganon's corruption and take control over the terminals. Ganon's fire blight appears as a last stand to keep Vah Rudania under its spell. With the help of bombs, Link successfully destroys Ganon's blight, freeing Doric's spirit in Vah Rudania. Doric blesses Link with his protection and sets Vah Rudania's attack onto Ganon. Link has successfully freed the second divine beast from Ganon's grasp and sets forth to free the other two. Looking west, Link makes his way to Rita village, just south of the Hebra Mountains, to be greeted with a cry from the divine beast Vermedo. Upon meeting with the village elder, Canali, Link learns Vermedo shoots down anyone who flies too high, tormenting the avian race and hurting those that try to stop it. The elder asks Link to find one of the missing Ritos T-Bar, suggesting his wife may know his whereabouts. After talking to his wife, Link makes his way to the flight range, where he meets the determined warrior and offers his aid. T-Bar is skeptical that Link can help, so he puts him up to an archery test, challenging Link to shoot 5 targets in 3 minutes. And only after proving his capabilities does T-Bar agree to fly Link up to battle with Vermedo. The corrupted Vermedo creates an impenetrable barrier, powered by cannons defending the beast. The only way to get past it is to dodge the cannon fire and destroy them with bomb arrows. With the help of the paraglider, Link destroys all the cannons, disabling the shield, allowing Link to safely land on Vermedo. Like the other beasts, upon capturing its terminals, Ganon's blight appears to fight off the hero. And once the Wind Blight is slain, Rivali and Vermedo are free to aid Link in his fight against Ganon. The last divine beast is located south of Rita village in the heart of Gerudo Desert. However, it is impossible to approach due to its constant lightning attacks, so Link attempts to enter Gerudo town to seek aid from their leader. Being a women-only society, the Gerudo refuse any men from entering, so Link disguises himself to enter. Link meets the Gerudo chief Riju, whom agrees to help Link only if he can recover the tribe's heirloom, the Thunder Helm.
Yet another traveler.
She explains the Ganon supporting Yiga clan has stolen it, and that Link must sneak into their hideout and take it back.
Rather interesting.
In order to venture deep within the hideout, Link must sneak past numerous clan members to avoid getting thrown out. The Yiga clan's leader, Master Koga, fights Link for the Thunder Helm only to end up down an endless pit. With the Thunder Helm back in her possession, Chief Riju can deflect the lightning from Vanaboris and aid Link in calming the beast down. Link and Riju surf sand seals around the ancient relic, using the Thunder Helm to reflect its lightning attacks while shooting its legs out with bomb arrows. Once it's subdued, Link boards and cleanses Vanaboris of the Calamity, setting up another fight with Ganon's last blight.
You take good care of the princess.
And once the Thunder Blight is defeated, Urbosa's spirit is freed. She grants Link the power of lightning and sets Vanaboris' attack onto Ganon. During his long journey, Link rediscovers the Korok forest deep within the Lost Woods. There, he finds the Great Deku Tree and the Children of the Forest, as well as the Sword of Evil's Bane sleeping away in its pedestal. In order to kill Ganon, Link must free the Master Sword once more. However, freeing the Master Sword from its pedestal can prove dangerous if he is not ready. If he is too weak, the mere attempt will take his life. With the strength of the many trials behind him, Link successfully pulls the Sword of Evil's Bane out from the pedestal, claiming it once again. With the former champions freed and Master Sword in hand, Link finally sets his sight onto Hyrule Castle, where Zelda is fighting back the Dark Beast. Battling through the corrupted Guardians, Moblins, Lynels, and other Ganon minions in Hyrule Castle, Link finally comes face to face with Calamity Ganon. The Divine Beast's attacks help weaken Ganon from the start, aiding Link in his battle for Hyrule. With the aid of the beasts and the Master Sword, Link cleanses the Great Calamity, though the battle for the world is not over. Zelda teleports Link outside of Hyrule Castle to confront Ganon's true Dark Beast form. With the aid of the Divine Bow of Light, Link lands the killing blow, allowing Zelda to finally seal Ganon away, freeing Hyrule from his evil rule. After a century-long battle with evil, Zelda can finally rest and lead the kingdom towards healing. For now.